Hey, I'm Steph Ray and I help coaches scale to $100,000 months. And in this video, I'm going to show you how to turn old, cold coaching leads into $10,000 cold hard cash without ads or funnels. The problem is that most coaches only focus on new leads, but you have so many leads that are sitting in your funnel right now that are not being utilized and that might be right on the edge of working with you and just need a little prompt. And so what I'm going to give you today is a 3 email sequence that we use inside Success School that's added $10,000 cash for our clients without any traffic, funnels, or additional content. It's so simple and you'll be able to deploy it straight away. Now, if you want the exact email templates that our clients have used, I'm giving them to you today for free. Go down to the description, click the link, and download them now. That way you can just copy, paste, and literally deploy them today. I know this works because just recently, one of our clients, Jess, had a list of over 1,500 leads that hadn't bought. And she used this exact sequence, sent 3 emails over 5 days and closed 4 high-ticket clients, which is over $16,000 in cash. She didn't change her offer, she didn't run ads, she just followed this process and it worked. Now, like I said, most coaches only focus on getting new leads, but usually the fastest path to cash is sitting right there in your DMs, in your emails, in the application forms that you missed, or in the people who have downloaded your free resources and never taken the next step. They're leads that were warm, but they just didn't convert the first time. And then for some reason, we just left them there to die. They weren't all no's either. Some of them were just not right nows, or can I think about it? Or even people who ghosted. Well, this is how you're going to bring them back. So the first email in this 3 email sequence to turn old cold leads into clients is called the ping. So email 1 is all about, hey, just checking back in. It's been a little while since we chatted, or hey, just checking back in. It's been a little while since you downloaded that thing. So it's really just a, I've been thinking about you, have you been thinking about me sort of situation. So the subject line in this example is, are you still thinking about Success School, as an example? And then the body is kind of just like you're checking in. It's really low pressure. You maybe mention what they were struggling with the last time we had a conversation, or potentially if they downloaded a free resource, you can use what they were struggling with to be relevant to that free resource. Tell them there's a spot that's opened up to work with you. Ask if it's still something that they're looking for some help with. The tone of this email, and actually the tone of all 3 of these emails, is really light, casual, and personal. Like, hey, just pop back into my mind, or I just thought of you the other day. You want this to feel like a text from a friend, not a pitch. There should be no links, no hard ask. Just a little pulse check, just a quick check-in. Okay, so that's email 1, it's called the ping. Email 2 is called the thoughtful follow-up. So maybe they didn't reply to your first email, and that's not because they hate you, and that's not because they never want to buy from you ever again. It's because honestly, we're all just busy. Think about how many emails you miss and don't reply to every single day. Not because you hate them, just because you didn't get around to it. So email 2 is the thoughtful follow-up, and this is really around adding a little bit of value back to their life. And then in the body of the email, again, you want to keep it super short, very casual, very friendly. You just let them know that you recently created something for a client that reminded you of the conversation you previously had. You mentioned what they were struggling with, offer to send a free resource to them. So you're positioning yourself as helpful, not pushy. And this opens up kind of a fresh thread and resets the relationship and really allows you to show them that you do have a lot of value to add to their business or their life. So an example of this might be like, hey, I was creating this sales deck this morning so an example might be like, hey, I was creating a sales deck this morning for a client, and I thought of you because you mentioned that you were really struggling. So I thought I would just send it through and see if it's helpful. Let me know if you find this helpful, or if you're even still struggling with this. I would love to give you some support. Super simple, thoughtful, value-added follow-up. So that's email 2. And then email 3, the last email in this sequence that gets sent over 5 days, is called the ask. So the subject line that's going to get the most opens is going to be just their name. So just literally their first name. And then in this email, what we're letting them know is that spots to work together are filling up. That you're not sending this to your entire list, you're just sending this to them. And if they're still thinking about it, here's the link to jump in. It kind of creates some urgency without being like adding any additional pressure. And it's giving them a next clear step, but it's not feeling forceful, like, hey, if you don't buy today, I'm never going to contact you again, okay? So a bonus tip for all 3 of these emails is to keep the emails in plain text, okay? So again, I said it at the beginning, but you want these emails to feel like they're coming from a friend or somebody who's just literally thought of them. So imagine that you've just typed this out on Gmail is how it should look. So there shouldn't be any, hey, if you want to opt out at the bottom of this email sorts of things. You want to give them no fancy designs, no sign-offs, literally just needs to look like a Gmail. Now, I have given you every single one of these emails and the exact words that I would use if I was sending them out, and they're in the downloadable that's attached to this video. But guys, most often what I notice is that when we get leads, we just don't do enough with them. We have a sales call and they don't say no right away, or they don't sign up straight away, and then we never contact them again. You have a gold mine sitting in your list right now of people who are just on the fence or need to be reminded that they need your help. So don't hesitate to send out these 3 emails to your list. I can guarantee that you'll get some bites and it's going to be awesome for your business. Now, before I wrap this up, here is an honest truth. You are leaving a ton of money on the table, and because you're here watching this video, that means that I know that you don't have the right systems in place to nurture leads. Most people come to us and they think that they need more leads, but what they actually need are better systems and processes to take leads from cold to sold. Without these systems in place, it's costing your business thousands of dollars in revenue every single month. Now, if you want some help building out a system to bring in high quality leads, to nurture them over a short time window so they actually get on a sales call with you, and then not only do they get on the sales call with you, but they actually convert and become paying clients, then I would love to help you build that system out. And the first step in building that system is to book a scale session on the link below. In this session, we're going to uncover exactly what's holding you back. So is it leads, is it sales, is it marketing, is it delivery? We're going to help you map a game plan out moving forward so that you can finally hit $100,000 months. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe.